Deep within the untouched heart of the Amazon, where human footsteps have never trodden, lies an ancient secret that the modern world was never meant to discover. Welcome back to Mythic Battles. Today, we are following the trail of scientist Elena's expedition to decode a historic clash between two supreme guardians of the jungle, Zanth, the colossal ape king who rules the land, and Voran, the giant reptilian deity dominating the waterways. When a fierce tropical storm shatters their territorial boundaries, a battle to restore natural order unfolds under the silent watch of the rainforest. Let's dive straight into this deep dive analysis right now.
Understood.
Our breakdown begins with Elena's courageous journey into the core of the Amazon. From massive footprints pressed deep into the mud and heavy branches snapped at impossible heights, to ancient cave etchings, every piece of evidence points to a living legend, Zanth, the last giant guardian of his kind. However, this jungle has more than one master. As the expedition moves into a misty swamp, they cross paths with Voran, an ancient reptilian creature the size of a submarine, perfectly camouflaged beneath the murky water. At this moment, both kings are facing a harsh survival phase. Zanth is exhausted, desperately foraging for roots to maintain his energy, while Voran is patrolling the water's edge, guarding his aquatic domain. Their first confrontation ignites when Zanth approaches the riverbank. With explosive speed and power, Voran erupts from the water to neutralize the giant ape. Displaying incredible agility, Zanth leaps backward to avoid the snapping jaws, beating his chest and letting out a deafening roar to assert his dominance. Realizing the land advantage belongs to Zanth, Voran tactfully retreats into the deep water. The real danger strikes when Zanth attempts to cross a narrow section of the river by leaping across massive rocks. Utilizing his aquatic advantage, Voran launches a surprise strike, locking his powerful jaws onto Zanth's leg. A desperate underwater tug-of-war ensues. As Voran attempts a powerful death roll to drag him under, Zanth uses his immense upper body strength to grab a heavy log, repeatedly striking Voran's head with desperate force. The heavy blows force the reptilian titan to momentarily slacken his grip, allowing Zanth to break free and retreat to safety. Both kings withdraw with severe injuries, making their survival and foraging in the days that follow an uphill battle. The climax of the story unfolds when a massive tropical storm batters the jungle. Lightning strikes a colossal tree, sending it crashing across the river and forming a natural bridge right into Zanth's territory. Seizing the opportunity to expand his domain, Voran laboriously crawls onto the slippery log. Sensing the intruder, Zanth charges out of the forest with a deafening roar, confronting Voran face to face right in the middle of the precarious bridge. A brutal close-quarters grapple begins. Zanth locks his hands onto Voran's massive head, trying to shove him off, while the giant reptile's powerful tail whips around, striking Zanth's legs. Both titans lose their balance and tumble off the log bridge together, crashing into the churning river below. In his element, Voran tries to pull Zanth into the depths, but using his superior intelligence, Zanth delivers a powerful underwater strike to Voran's sensitive gills, forcing him to release his grip so Zanth can haul his exhausted body onto a nearby sandbar dines. Voran lunges onto the sandbar to continue the assault. Zanth showcases his incredible tool-use intelligence. He rips a small tree from the ground and shoves the trunk horizontally into Voran's open mouth, wedging it open and neutralizing his opponent's deadliest weapon. With a final mighty surge of muscular force against the immense jaw pressure, Zanth flips the massive Voran onto his back, exposing his vulnerable underbelly. The battle is won. Zanth raises a heavy boulder over his head, poised to deliver a final decisive blow to the overturned reptile. But in that pivotal second, the rage on the giant ape's face softens into a complex look of ancient understanding. He looks down at a helpless worthy opponent. Zanth lowers the boulder, choosing to spare Voran's life. Recognizing the message, Voran quickly rights himself and scrambles back into the safety of the deep river. Zanth stands alone on the sandbar, exhausted, solitary, but the undisputed victor, before limping back into the shadows of his jungle home. Back in civilization, Elena makes a life-altering decision. She locks all her invaluable data and footage of Zanth and Voran inside a secure safe, leaving a final note in her journal: "Some worlds are best left untouched, thanks to her silent sacrifice." The Amazon returns to its natural peace, where Zanth heals his wounds in the dark cave, and Voran swims freely under the moonlight. What do you think about Zanth's merciful decision to lower the boulder at the end of the fight? And do you believe Elena's choice to bury the secret will keep these two ancient titans safe from the human world forever? Let us know your theories in the comments below. If you were captivated by this epic philosophical survival breakdown, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to Kong Mythic Battles, and hit the notification bell so you never miss another ultimate monster showdown. Until next time, keep exploring.